Hey everyone, it's KK. I hope you all are doing well. I'm starting out with a layout share today. I'm going to share some of the layouts that I created in August and September. And I'm going to start with some 8.5 by 11. I have some 12 by 12s, and then I have a couple of double page spreads. So starting out with this one, it doesn't really have a title. I just stamped his name here on this wood veneer. And this one is quite different for me. It was actually done with a friend of mine. We were FaceTiming and we just threw out some things that we wanted to use on a layout and kind of challenge ourselves. So this is what I came up with. And quite a bit of white space on this one, which is really different for me, but we still got some pattern papers layered, which is definitely my style, and just a couple of punches that are tags here with some twine in them, as well as a couple of pieces of chipboard. And all of this stuff came from my stash, and I really love the way that this turned out. This picture is quite yellow. It's probably just because it's old. This sweet little baby is now getting ready to graduate high school, so this has been quite a few years ago, but I wanted to create some distance between the white background paper here and just kind of put some color behind it, maybe to tone down the yellow in it. I'm not sure if that really worked or that's what I achieved here, but I like the way that it turned out nonetheless. The next 8.5 by 11, I definitely have a video for, and I think I did this in August. I'm not really sure. But anyhow, I'll link the video down below, and this was actually done with the Scrappy Challenges group, and the challenge was not to use pattern paper. You could have one sheet for the background, but everything else could not be 12 by 12 paper. So what I did was I just used some Project Life cards here, and I wish that I would have chosen a different color for these back here, but they're fine now, I guess, because I brought in the gray splatters to go with it. And so it's just titled Hello Freshman Year, just a sticker from, I think, Simple Stories, some stamps that I have, and some thickers, and some wood veneer. A couple of stickers from, I believe that's the Chamel True Stories line. I wish I would have brought this pink washi somewhere down here, maybe under year, but I didn't think about it then, and it's not really something that I care to take apart and try to fix. But I like the way that this turned out. This one is titled Her Story, and this is just a little bit incomplete because I actually have in mind to buy ink for my printer and then print out my journaling here, do some journaling strips. And because this title doesn't make sense with the photograph, you really need the journaling to be able to understand where I was going with this. And I've actually written my journaling on the back of this tag here, and it's not private, there's nothing personal. I just wrote it there so that I would remember where I was going with this layout. And once I've written it down or I've typed it out here and got it on the page, I'll go ahead and adhere this so it'll be permanent. This is actually using my July kit and a couple of things from my stash. I just wanted to use up some of these die cuts. This little photo corner here is from some pattern paper from Dear Lizzie Polka Dot Party, I believe it's called, as is this little candle looking paper here, and the typewriter. So a lot of that, and I don't know, I believe this was a Heidi Swapp paper, and I just cut it down to 8.5 by 11. So I'm really loving the pop of black with bright colors. That's just something that I'm really into these days, and I think you're going to see that on a lot of the layouts here. This one is using my September Gossamer Blue kit, and it's using those really nice thicker title words from Paige Evans. This one says You and Me. Just a few papers. Again, this background paper is from Paige Evans and came in the kit, as did this cat is from Crate Paper and the Cute Girl collection. I loved this little cat paper, but it was just really jarring as a whole 12 by 12, so I thought cutting it down and layering over it really toned it down and made it usable. This is actually from a Dear Lizzie paper pad, some cardstock from my stash, and these little cutter parts are all from Crate Paper, as is this little pink little bow tie paper in the back. I really like the way this turned out. I love this little rubber charm. These are one of my favorite things these days. I love these rubber charms, and I've just got that on some pop dots so that I can layer it over this wood veneer. This wood veneer is actually painted on the flip side. It's, I think, mint colored, but it didn't really fit with my layout, so I just flipped it over and used it on the B side, so to speak. And I believe this is also from Cute Girl, this pattern paper. Some enamel dots to wrap it up. I think I would like some sprinkles here and here, but I don't think I'm going to mess with it and go back and do that just because sprinkles and I have not been getting along these days. I've kind of messed up a couple of pages. This page is titled Sunshine Smile, and it's just not a fave. It's warped because I think I had some water out somewhere, and I think I got some on here, so it warped some. But it's just not a favorite. I love the title. I love it. But what I don't like about this page is there's not a lot of pattern. This is basically the only pattern paper, and maybe these little stripes. But it's just, I don't know, it's not a fave, but I like it enough to put it in my book and not take it apart, so that's something. I think that it's this title. This title makes it pop, and so that's the part that I love about it. I like the layout of it. I just wish I would have used some more pattern paper on it. I layered up some tags here, just used some punches and some more of these wood veneers, and I wanted to create this movement around the page with these hearts, so I've got them sprinkled about the page so they kind of form this weird triangular shape here. And that's about it. Just very simple. Some washi here with these little glasses. I thought it was cute. Again, just a little pop of black that adds that something to the page. This one's titled Take Me Away, and I have this here because I have some journaling strips here, but it has some private information, so I just wanted to cover that up. But it's titled Take Me Away, and I really like how this overlaps the photo, and because it's quite simple, I really wanted to just for this title to pop. And also I was in love with this pattern paper, and I think this is from, I don't know who it's from, maybe Paige Evans, but I love the pattern paper, the ombre of it, so I decided to keep it very simple. I used some more of those rubber charms from Crate Paper, some washi tape from Hobby Lobby, enamel dots, and a couple of tags, and that's about it. But I love the way it turned out, and I really am into this journaling strips right now. Again, just a pop of black on something that has, you know, a lot of bright colors. This layout is titled Hello Girl, and there's a video for this one, and this layout was quite a struggle for me, and if you want to see the struggle, I'll link the video down below and you can have a look. But there's a lot of donuts going on this page, and yeah, just watch the video. So here I use one of those rubber charms, this time for a title. I used some stickers from that Urban Chic collection from We Are Memory Keepers. I think that's where I got them. Yeah, the donuts. There were some stickers and some die cuts. And then these hearts are actually, this is a heart that's punched out with some washi tape. I just layered it over some white cardstock and punched a heart through. Some enamel dots, some splatters, a couple of stickers, and called it done. I like the frames. I really like this one. So that one is done. This one is titled Beautiful Girl. And this one is some more Dear Lizzy polka dot party papers here. And these are actually a couple of 3x4 cards. They're just layered up so that I could use them up and get them in my album. I did some layering with some stickers from that Urban Chic collection. This frame is also from that collection. A doily back here, and I just wanted to create some movement with the gold. I started here, moving to the frame, to this heart, to the title, and to this heart, and just keeping it going all around the photo and the title. And I like the way that this one turned out. I didn't think I was going to, but I really like the simplicity of the 3 blocks of paper there. This is probably the simplest of the layouts that I created, and it's just titled You Are My Sun, My Moon, My Stars, and this came in my August kit. I believe it was a die cut from Pink Paisley, I want to say. These puffy stickers are from Cedar Lane. They're quite old, but I just wanted to get them used, so that was my main goal here, was to use that. And I want to say this came from a sketch because I have these cut blocks of paper back here, and that's not something I would normally think of, so it makes me think I saw it in a sketch, or I copied a sketch to be able to do those. And so that, and some October afternoon label stickers, a couple of die cuts here, and then some more pattern paper. But very simple, very straightforward. Here, I wish I would have done something more along the lines of Doodlebug. If you're familiar with their style, you know what I mean. Because I love this little icon on her shirt, and I think I really could have done something like that, but I went with a very mature or adult themed kind of layout instead of playing up this kitty shirt that she has on. But I like it. I like this pattern paper a whole lot, and I think that was from Gossamer Blue, so it's been in my stash for quite a while. Now I have a couple of double page spreads. This one here I don't have a video for, and it's titled Our Perfect Day. Let me make sure I can get this in frame. This one is using my August Gossamer Blue kit, and the thing about this was I thought that I was not going to be able to use that kit at all. I basically kept it in its bag and put it in a pile to give away, but when I ran across these pictures, I thought that collection or that kit would be perfect for it. And I have to say, I love this layout. I love it. I used a sketch from Scrapbook Generation, and I love it. I think it was originally an 8 photo sketch where you had the 3 here, and then you had 2 here. But this one I just turned into a journaling spot along with some embellishment. And I just love it. I love this layout. I love everything about it. I love the pattern papers. This is some vellum from Hobby Lobby, and after I finish this video, I'm on my way there to be able to buy some more because I love it. And this paper's from Fancy Pants. I think this one is too. I'm not sure about this. I don't remember. But I know all these die cuts came in that collection, in that August kit that had, it was pink paisley. It was like a camping theme. And it had the cutest puffy stickers. I don't know where they are, but I love, they're so cute. It has like a thermos that has this print on it. Oh, I love it so much. And I think I have it in some fall scrappy stuff that I intend on creating some pages with. But I love this layout. I love the way it turned out. Everything about it. I can't say it enough. I just think it came out great. And I love these stickers. So these are some really old Cosmo, I think Cosmo Cricut stickers. I've had them forever, and I've used some of them, but I need to use them up, so I pulled them out. Very nice. I love it so much. Probably my favorite one that I've done in a while, actually. And this is also a double page layout, and I do have a video for this one, and I'll link it down below. And it's just a layout of, it was actually a layout, and then I had, it was a layout that had not been finished and that I had already put together half of it, and I didn't like it. So if you watch the video, you'll see the whole thing and how it started. Anyhow, I really like the way this turns out. I do wish I would have done something different and moving this lower and moving this even with this, if that makes sense, like even these two up. But then I don't know what I would have done with my title, so I guess I'm happy with the way it is. I really love this little area right here, these embellishments, and I love this little rosette and these labels that I layered over here. I have some journaling here on these cards. I've had lots to say, so I just kept it hidden because there is some personal stuff in there. And yeah, I love the way it turned out. This is actually using stuff from my stash. This is Crate Paper, the Random Collection, which was one of my favorite collections they ever did. And this is a little Jenny Bolin flashcard, along with a Maya Road envelope, some My Mind's Eye, I think it's Spread Your Wings pattern paper here. This rosette is from Basic Gray, the wood veneers from Studio Calico, some Crate Paper stickers, and some enamel dots. These are some Amy Tangerine thickers that I love, but I don't have anymore. So that's it. So that is everything that I've accomplished in the past couple of months. I have 2 double spread layouts, and I had, let's see, 3, 5, 6 12 by 12 and 3 8.5 by 11. So quite a few layouts, and I'm quite happy with the way they turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry this was so long, and I hope to have another video up for you guys soon. Until then, take care, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.